Hello everybody, it's Bear here, and today I am going to tell you about the story of how I got scammed on CSGO for my knife. So basically what happened in this was I was looking for trade, and people were looking for trade too, you know, for my knife, and basically what happened, I found this guy, and he wanted to trade with me. He had a YouTube channel and everything. I checked it out, and he seemed legit. I mean, he was talking to me every day, you know, and all this time he's trying to gain my trust, you know, to get me to believe that this wasn't a scam, and it actually worked. So let's start from the beginning. So the beginning was me having my knife, you know. He found me, he wanted to trade, you know, and I was like, hey, why don't I trade with him? And basically what he was gonna do was we were gonna do a PayPal exchange. He was subscribed to my channel for a long time, for about a week. Well, I mean, it's not a long time, but you know, he was subscribed to my channel, and basically what he did was afterwards he sorry guys, I'm just a little like trying to remember the story because I haven't talked to him in like 3 days, so but sorry about that. So all this time he was gaining my trust and stuff, and we were talking. He seemed totally legit. He was he was a pretty chill guy, you know. He talked to me every day. Well, I said hey every once in a while, and he you know, responded back with hey as well. And I said, I always ask him about my knife and say, is it still in my inventory? And he said yes, I still have it. And I said, oh, okay. And so he basically just kept saying to me like, oh, I have to wait on this, like a trade hold. And he actually did have to wait on a trade hold, and I said, oh, okay, so we're gonna have to wait a week. And he said, yeah, if that's okay with you. And I said, yeah. So I didn't talk to him for about 2 days, and I was getting a little suspicious about him. And all of a sudden he, you know, he didn't talk to me. Like one day I said hey to him, and he hadn't blocked me yet, but he was all of a sudden always offline for but on his profile he wasn't, so he was offline, quote unquote offline, a lot. So I was getting really suspicious at this point. I was like, I don't know what's happened to my knife. Like, I haven't seen it in a long time, you know. And I kept saying he'll just trade it back to me, because he offered to buy me a bayonet of my choice for $120 on OP Skins. And I said, oh, okay. So he said, I'll just have to wait a week, and I want you to make your decision. And I was going on OP Skins, you know, making all my decisions, and I finally made my decision one day. Well, yesterday. And I didn't know, but I officially have gotten scammed. So here, that's how it went down. It was you guys, I've never really seen these scams. I've seen Sparkles kind of get scammed. If you guys don't know who Sparkles is, I'm pretty surprised. But he got scammed kind of like this. A guy was trying to get his trust, you know, stuff like that. So that's basically what happened. And if you're wondering what knife was lost, you can go watch my first knife video, or you can just you know, watch this video, and I'll post what knife it was in the description. I actually don't know where the knife is personally right now. He probably traded it to his main account, because he said this account was a smurf, because you know, I played with him. Oh, and I saw his rank, and I was like, he's only got like 100 hours in the game. So that's basically how this ended. It wasn't the nicest way to get scammed, you know. It just goes to show, guys, that you have to be very, very careful. It's like all this time, I had no idea, but all this time he was just gaining my trust little by little, and it actually worked, is the thing. So, you know, and it was a little saddening at first, but, you know, it's just a virtual item. I mean, I did work for it, I did jobs for it and stuff, but now it's in the possession of someone else. I have a default knife. I'll probably work for another knife, so you know, I'll probably work for another knife, maybe a little different knife, maybe a little less expensive, like some shadow daggers or something. I was looking at some shadow daggers, those look pretty nice. But that's how I got scammed, you know. It's a little annoying, you know. Little saddening to me, you know, kind of like, just think, like, something that you worked for and paid for, you know, is just gone. It's in the possession of someone else. Guys, if you're gonna be a scammer, just don't be a scammer. Come on, guys. It's just skins. I mean, I know I'm making a video about a skin that I liked, and is one of my favorite skins because it was a knife, and I really liked the knife. I love gut knives and stuff, and I just wanted to tell you guys this, so if you ever do see this scam for a skin, you know, be on the lookout for it, and maybe you can avoid this for yourself. You'll notice if he's scamming or not. So basically, what's gonna happen? I'll give you a rundown of what he's gonna say and stuff. So basically, here's what's gonna happen. What he's gonna say is he's gonna say, I mean, he might not say the same exact things, but you know, it'll be similar things. So he will try and lure you in, like, get your trust, like, meaning, you know, he'll just try and bait you in, like, to gaining your trust. So, no, I died, whatever. But that is the video for me of getting scammed of my knife. I don't ever want this to happen to you guys. It's really, really sad on how this happens, and it just, like, tore me down inside when I saw that he blocked me. I was like, I just got scammed. And I said to myself, I knew it was coming, but he seemed so legit that I believed him. He seemed so legit that I believed him. And if anyone does ever scam you like this, they're just gonna want to take your items. They could care less about who you are, what you want, how you feel about them scamming you. So yeah. Basically, that's what's gonna happen. It's very, very simple to not get scammed like this, just because of your, maybe, I don't know, your favorite YouTuber, one of your favorite YouTubers, Bear, you know, got scammed like this. I'm actually gonna tell you another scam that I almost got scammed by. It was this site, and you actually do get deposited the thing. It's just that, you know, you have to deposit your knife, which the person that you deposit your knife to is the scammer, and they send you the money. You know, they're like, oh, you just deposit it to the site and it'll work. And basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you trade your knife to them, and then what they do is they say, like, oh no, the Steam servers are gonna shut down, and then they steal your knife. And that's basically how it works. You know, it's a little saddening when you lose your first knife ever. When I first got that knife, I was the happiest I'd ever been on CSGO. Besides when I got my first rank, Silver 4, because I worked very hard for that. But I'm just kind of egging on, you know, right now. I need to end off the video, because I gotta go edit 2 videos today. So, well, you guys won't care, really, right now. But thank you guys for watching. I really don't want any of you to ever get scammed like this. Just look out for scammers, guys. They're all over, and it's just a toxic community, you know, out there, and it's not good. So, yeah, it's not very fun to get scammed. It's very heartbreaking. You know, it's just kind of sad, you know. Like, it's like you worked for. Just think, like you worked for an item, a possession of yours, and all of a sudden one day it just gets scammed, and you're like, oh, it's gone. My $55 knife is gone. And actually, I'm just gonna add this part to it. So basically what I did was I said, hey, you know what, since I'm a nice guy, I'll let you keep my knife for a little bit. And he said, and I said, okay. And I was all chill, and I was like, yeah, you can hold on to my knife while you get the new knife. And he's like, awesome, thanks, I love it, it looks so nice. And I said, I know, I love the float on it, the field tested, gut knife urban masked. I don't know, everyone hates the gut knives and stuff, and I don't mind them too much. And you know, I don't think he personally probably liked it, he just wanted the item, you know. But that's how it goes, that's how it works. You know, you win some, you lose some. This one I lost because he gained all my trust in the world, and just I got scammed all of a sudden, you know. And it's heartbreaking to me because I actually worked for that item. Most people like to trade up their items, which I mean, that's working for them, you know. Like, trading up items is a long process, you know. Like, there's YouTube videos and stuff on just how, like, long it took them and stuff, you know. But for me, this is just a little, because I did jobs, like, I helped my family, you know, and by doing jobs for them to get $55, and it's just down the drain, you know. I mean, it is only a virtual item, you know, which I have to realize that it's just a game, you know. So I just have to realize that now. Just don't trust anyone, guys. Do not trust anyone on that Steam community, you know. You know, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.